everybody. Welcome to Divine and Conquer's Devils of Saltmarsh, where we play D&D and stuff. So, before we get started, I think someone has something very important and special and dear to them that they would like to say. Jeremiah?
I'm chewing on some tapioca. I don't want to choke.
Don't worry.
He was saying that, and I was just like, I'm about to take a giant bite of ice cream. God, I hope it's not me.
Hey, who the
Fine.
fuck is
Let's start off with a segment of bad jokes with Jeremiah. Not just dad jokes, but bad jokes. My name is Jeremiah, and maybe other people has bad jokes too. So this is actually kind of an older joke, so maybe y'all know this already. But why isn't there a clock in a library?
I don't know,
Why?
Jeremiah, why?
Because it talks too much. Someone was prepared.
I hate you.
That was it. That's all I got.
I like that.
That was clever.
I like that. That was clever. I have never heard that one.
Now you can tuck it into your repertoire.
Well, I have no segment or leeway to anything else. So let's just get into introductions. I got something in my hair. Hold up. Okay. Hey guys. We're gonna play D&D. Don't be dicks. Go be nice peoples to each other. It's really hot in Texas.
It's Juneteenth.
It's Juneteenth. That's also very, very important. I was gonna say please drink water. Please stay hydrated.
Texas is preheating.
Texas. We have a heat
Yeah, we're in our
warning.
preheat mode.
Cincinnati is not.
The oven hasn't. Shut up. The oven hasn't
Yeah.
dinged yet.
It was 75 degrees and rainy today.
Oh my god.
Wow, how
Good for
cool.
you.
It was
Wow.
delightful.
Wow, it's not amazing. Wow,
Enjoy winter.
congratulations.
I will. I would rather be cold.
Okay.
She says now, and then when she
Mhm.
actually is cold, she's like, "I'm
Shut
cold."
up.
Ma'am, I'm gonna need you to remember
Bitch
two
about
very
it the whole
important.
time.
I'm gonna need you to remember two very important details whenever you go outside with that dog in the winter.
I can't count that high. The mountain goat jumped on our side table in our living room earlier.
That's exciting.
No, it's not.
It's a marble top table that's not actually like connected between the base and the tabletop.
And she had surgery less than a week ago.
Oh,
Yeah.
She's so funny.
No, she's not. She's a terrorist.
Remember to spay and neuter your pets, everyone.
Yes.
well, I'm Jesus. I'll be y'all's DM. Hey, Sid, who are you playing?
I will be playing Tyreen, the high elf Eldritch Knight. I almost said rune knight.
Some kind of night.
Well, she's a knight. She fights. She hits things real hard with a sword. Yeah.
Hey, Nick, who are you playing?
Hello, my name is Nick. I'm going to be playing Beerus Bollin, the Hound and Gun Gunslinger.
Hey, Jeremiah, who are you playing?
Serena, a high elf cleric of dirt. Muddy girl, church of dirt.
Muddy girl. Hashtag muddy girl.
Yeah, don't do hashtag dirty girl. Don't do that.
No, muddy girl.
Hey, Lee, who are you playing?
Hey guys, I'm Lee. I'm playing Elsa, and I am a Path of the Sea Devil Water Buffalo Barbarian. Yep,
Thank
that's
you.
it.
Hey, Vic, who are you playing?
Hello, I am Vic, and I'm going to be playing Stranger, the tiefling wizard slash best grandchild.
Best grandchild. Hey Debbie, who is you playing?
Hey everybody, I'm Tabatha. I will be playing Nycorath, the half-elven College of Eloquence bard.
Heck yeah. Without further ado, let's roll that Bane footage. Shall we? Yes.
Kind of talking about half and half.
Yeah, I want to make
I think
sure
we
it's
did
not
that during Rot, so Nick wasn't here, and I didn't tell him.
Oh yeah, that's true.
But we is
I
back.
think...
Yes?
Wow, you didn't tell your husband.
Oh no.
I couldn't
No,
tell my
that was
husband
like,
absolutely
I-
everything. I couldn't possibly remember to do so.
Well, welcome back, guys. Remember to tell your husbands everything, including when you're cheating on them.
Nope.
Mm-mm.
Because if you do, then the third party can be part of the group, and it's more magical that way. Don't cheat on your husband. Polyamory is an option. Alright, so,
Don't cheat on your wife either.
Yes, that too.
Yeah.
Definitely don't cheat on your wife.
Jeremiah,
Just don't cheat.
have you ever
Don't cheat,
cheated
don't be a
on-
dick.
Did you have to do that, Victor?
All under the "don't be a dick"
It's all-
category.
Yes, that.
I was gonna say, Jeremiah, have I ever cheated on you? One of the
Yeah,
don't cheat on your wife category.
Yeah.
Don't,
What?
don't deep throat ice cream cones on stream, Victor.
I'm trying to get us that monetization. Sorry.
This is why you need to watch
Wrong
live.
site, bro.
And now we have 10 million views.
I got
Alright,
bills
so
to pay. Listen.
That's valid.
alright, let's recap, shall we? Okay. So last time what had happened, as I'm totally prepared and not opening up my notes right now. It's a giant bright screen opened up in front of me. The party essentially faced against an undead titan, escaped a drowning ship. You guys learn that the music's a little too loud, and that on the ship you guys learned that Sta'sen had a curse, very powerful possession, and that this can be reversed, but this undead curse needs one component that's really incredibly unrealistic to find, but good old Captain knows how to get it. And you need at least one tiny drop of blood from a god that shares the domain of death. And wouldn't you happen to know that this knows of one god with a small g, the vampire god, one of the lowest of the gods, and we can get you guys there. Just a small little trip to the plane of shadows. As did tell us the party that essentially before he was a prince in hell, he was tasked with slaying titans, and is using the ship as something to disguise and hide him. He fears what the cult is trying to unleash the titans, feels that it's his job to stop them, but he doesn't want to necessarily get off the ship. He wants to do everything in his power to try to stop this cult, stop these people from doing whatever they're trying to do, but at the same time not reveal his awareness. So anything that can prevent him from leaving the ship and letting the gods, the devils, everybody of knowing where his existence is. A stranger had a visit from Grandmama, asking him to essentially spy on the Prince of Tears. She doesn't quite trust in him. She doesn't trust that he has changed or he can change. And she just wants closer eyes on the devil to make sure that he doesn't fuck things up. So after the guys recovered, healed up, went to part of an island, went through a small crack in a rift through the shadow plane, arrived to a location where you can go to a place of worship and find a god of vampires. A very small task. You don't need to defeat it, you don't need to do anything other than just collect a small piece of blood. That is the only thing you need to do. And leave.
Yeah, oh so easy.
So easy. So, as you guys are traveling there, you can still see the portal, and through the small little crack, you still see the material plane. You still see the ocean and the coastline. You still kind of smell a little bit of the salt in the air, but you see this complete darkness and shadow-filled and gray-filled plane that's kind of a mimicry of what you just saw, of the forest that you would be in if you were to continue going through the material plane. Anything that you guys want to do or prepare or before continuing go further deeper into the Shadowfell? Is everybody
Nope.
prepared essentially to go in?
But I'm in
think
my
I
mom's.
just-
Okay.
I think I just wanted to. Oh, sorry.
No, go ahead.
Oh, for Nico, it was just getting a couple more potions of healing. If there was any means of being able to do that.
If there's means of you making them,
Okay, never mind.
yeah. Yes.
I do.
What?
I'm just gonna make a antitoxin.
Okay. Sure. Yes, what?
Watt wants to just make sure she has some water, like something, little container of water, whatever, just has water
Sure.
available.
Like water skin, or do you want to bring something additional to that?
I think water skin is fine as long as there's water in it. Just
Okay.
want to make sure to fill that up. That's it. So I have some water for whatever purpose.
Okay.
You know, flask of hydro.
Some hydro, bro. All right.
Yeah, water talk total.
Perfect. Okay. As you guys are walking and going through, the atmosphere starts shifting and changing. And each step, the material plane, the sounds start fading and repeating and echoing, but softer, cascading, loosening its strength. It gets to a point that, as you're looking at each other, not being from this plane of existence, your clothing, your weapons, your magical attire, your everything starts becoming duller, more muted in color. For the purposes of this, and it could just be a simple sentence, and we're gonna start with Nico and work our way back. I would like for you, and this doesn't have to be out loud, just a thought. But for our audience, Nico, I would like for you to, and everybody else, think of a bad memory. That bad memory is going to repeat in your head as you're in the Shadowfell. What is your bad memory, Nico? It doesn't have to be grandiose, but just something that won't leave your thoughts.
The day that he was essentially kicked out of the Emerald Enclave.
Okay. Stranger? Oh, you're muted, sorry.
God damn it. There's so many wonderful ones to choose from. Let me see. Going down a catalog here. I'm going to go with the time that I wanted to try to help my mother rearrange her dress, and then next thing I know, I was being shoved into a fireplace.
Lovely. What?
Oh, that sounds lovely.
Watt's definitely going to be thinking about the time that she was apparently in the wrong place, the wrong time, in the middle of a fight, and she inadvertently hurt a bunch of people and got this really bad reputation as this kind of monster, which she's always worried about. So she's just feeling like a big meanie, a big monster when she doesn't want to.
Serena?
Oh, did you say Serena?
Yeah, yeah.
I didn't hear you say
Yeah, Serena?
something.
Yeah.
The day that she had to say goodbye to her son.
Oh.
Because to save his life.
That's a big one.
Ouch.
Beerus.
Beerus would probably be the day he got accidentally keel-hauled and gained the scars on his back.
Tyreen?
Accidentally.
Accidentally.
Oh.
You be quiet now.
Tyreen?
Tyreen?
Tyreen.
Oh, I didn't hear her say Tyreen.
Yeah.
I
Tyreen?
didn't hear anything. Okay, sorry. My bad. Tyreen's would be the day that she met Sta'sen at the Syndicate and tried to run him off. And ended up making like a big scene. And then getting drugged back to her cell and basically being tortured because Sta'sen's back. So
As you guys continuing forward, you'll start seeing little shadows kind of formulate on the ground, almost like mist, but much darker. And not sure to everyone, but as an example, like Stranger, as you step, for some reason the shadow forms in the shape of a bow for you. Or Watt, for some reason, when you step, the shadow forms in the shape of like a bleeding scar. Or in the Nico, in the shape of a chain. And then just different things that as you observe, it's almost as you're seeing some of your own negative thoughts are physically affecting the mist in front of you. And I would like everyone to roll me a perception check. What'd you get, Beerus?
I'd say 7 with a roll of 2.
Okay, yeah, 7's not gonna make it. What'd you get, Serena?
14.
14. I'm gonna say it's a pass. I need to look up my notes. 14's a pass. Tyreen, what? Stranger Nico?
18 for Tyreen.
Pass.
15 for what?
For sure, pass.
What the Kowinky think? Because I also got the 5.
Oh, that is a coincidence, because that's a failure. Nico.
Natural 1.
Yeah, you're stuck
Buddy.
in your head in that loop of what's happening, and I'll say that Beerus and
Shit.
Tyreen, since Tyreen, you pass. Sorry, Beerus and Stranger, since you guys failed, you're hearing someone chew you out and scream at you, and it's affecting you, and you're feeling bad, and it's almost like you're feeling meek and helpless and ashamed until you notice that you're feeling an emotion that Nico felt. Tyreen, Serena, and what you're noticing, playing off the one. Nico's skin tone is turning gray. And it's almost like from forehead, it's starting to move down to his eyes and starting to lose color slowly now down to his nose. Like the color is physically starting to leave. And Stranger and Beerus also closely, but not as fast as Nycorath's. And then you start noticing that y'all's is as well. Maybe your fingertips, maybe part of your shoulder or part of your forearm, but different blotches of skin. Your skin tone is leaving and turning gray. Well, Nico, you're kind of enveloped in and stuck in that day.
Oh shit.
What, Serena and Tyreen, you're noticing this. What do y'all do?
Tyreen, if Nico's like once he starts to lose color, and if we can tell that he's kind of like not in the best place, Tyreen would kind of go over and kind of like give him a little nudge.
Yeah.
You all right?
That immediately snaps you out of it, and you can. It takes you half a second. If you're like, "What? Where am I?" Oh shit! Yeah, now you know exactly where you are. You know,
Yeah.
but it took you a second to like, "What the fuck?" Okay, now I'm here.
Yeah. It's like, yeah. Yeah, I'm fine.
Right?
And with that snap, and you seeing Tyreen, the color starts to come back a little bit, but you're still a little gray. What do y'all do?
Is that just happening to Nico? Sorry, or is it? To the
It's
people
happening
that-
to everyone, but Nico, just based off that
Nico.
one, we're gonna roleplay that it's like happening much quicker than anybody else's.
Okay. Serena's just gonna like take a deep breath, close her eyes, take a deep breath, and look at the party and turn mother mode on. Just give everybody a hug and a pat on the back.
Okay.
Oh.
Is that everything's fine? It's an illusion.
I will say Beerus, because you're from a different plane of existence, you have heard rumors that this place can hook onto negative emotions and dull emotions and turn you into that and make you an empty husk. And you feel that that's maybe what's happening. When Serena starts hugging everyone, whether it be physical touch, warmth, just a motherly embrace, color brushes back immediately. And that dark, swirling black mist kind of moves away, and you see a makeshift dirt road in front of you that kind of just leads towards what looks to be a decrepit, rundown ruin. Probably like a 15-minute, 20-minute walk. But you can see it kind of at a slight hill. Not anything dramatic, but it's at a slight angle in front of y'all.
Nico's gonna thank Serena for the hug. Yeah.
Yeah, Beerus is just gonna kind of shake himself and take out his pipe and start puffing on it as they're walking.
Alright. As you guys step forward, anything specifically you guys want to do on your walks, or just try to keep a positive attitude?
What's that?
You know, just smile.
Just walking with keeping up attitude.
Well, why didn't you say so? Attitude is the thing I'm best at.
He has a little
with
placard that says "Best at Attitude."
I thought it was taking teeth.
Best attitude. No one said it was good or bad.
I
can be
taking
best-
teeth.
Hey, I can be best at a lot of things.
No, that's
No,
fair.
why are you trying to, limit what my potential here?
Oh no, not limiting your
What's-
potential. Just figuring out new things about you.
Oh, write that
No,
down in
you-
our friendship scrapbook, why don't you?
Oh, I will. I will. Right next to the autographed painting we had done.
Oh, for our
Nico,
sleepover, how cute.
There's a friendship scrapbook.
Yeah, of course. You don't remember it being done? You were hanging upside down by your toes when the artist was doing the painting.
Nico just standing there, like, now that we're anxious, he's just standing there, like, worrying that little piece of ruby like a worry stone, and it's just like, no.
Well, you must have been really out of it that night. I don't know what to tell you. You must have missed a head of a party then. If you can't remember it.
You should probably write things down if you have a hard time remembering.
I do that sometimes because I do have a hard time remembering.
I have it. When was the last time you wrote in your diary of yours?
What was that? You cut out, sorry.
When was the last time you wrote in that fancy little diary of yours?
Mhm.
Not recently.
Oh, you having writer's block?
I just haven't felt the need to write anything down recently.
Oh, that's dangerous, especially if you're constantly forgetting things and you're using your diary as a means to remember the things you forget.
I think we're done with this conversation.
You may think you are, but we're going to circle back to it later.
Marine, like, what stake do you have in whether or not Nico writes in his diary?
I'm just concerned for our fellow friend and crew member. You know, just in case he starts getting, like, a little woohoo in the head.
When a stranger refers to him as a friend, it's like, okay, either there's something you know or there's something you want. It's one of the two.
Why can't it just be that he wants to be your friend?
Yeah. What's wrong with that?
Because that's BS usually. Because he makes fun of me constantly.
Just because he's making fun of you doesn't mean he's not your friend. I mean, I make fun of Stranger all the time too, and he makes fun of me. We're still
Hey,
friends.
don't you know that bullying is the highest form of compliment?
No, it's not. I don't think it is. No.
When people constantly tease you and call you as friends, they're not just friends; they're best friends.
Oh my god.
See what she said.
It's coming from a mommy too.
Yeah.
Today
Moms
from
are your number one
DNC,
bullies.
Your best friends will gently bully you for your entire life.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
As this is happening, so that was a 13 that I rolled. So if you have a passive perception of 13 or higher,
Let's see.
you are able to perceive
Nope.
this. Okay.
Why
Yeah,
did I even
I have
look?
a
Why
20
did I even look?
passive.
I have a
I never have-
10.
I never have a character that has a high perception. Why the fuck would I look?
I have a
You don't give a
17.
fuck.
As you guys are walking forward, you do see that those with the passive perception out into where the woods would be. As the trees kind of move every so often, it's almost as though they shift, and you hear the of the cracking of like the wood moving now and then. It muffles a lot of what's going out and what's happening in the woods, but you are able to see a very pale, paper white skinned humanoid kind of running on all fours, looking at the party, kind of weaving and dodging between the trees, looks at the party, and they're like maybe 20 feet ahead, always looking at the party, moving 20 feet ahead, looks back at the party, moves 20 feet ahead, until it gets to a point that's maybe 500 feet away from the actual ruined temple, and then just stops there. And it's just now staring at the party, thinking it's hidden. But not from
there
most
it goes. My self-esteem.
Oh god.
I thought that was just your
Tyreen's
cousin.
Tyreen's got her shoulder burlesque. Got her sword out.
Okay. Shh. Sword out. You'll see that this
Yeah,
individual has clothes that are very, very, very tattered, and look at least
Oh, he's clothed? That's boring.
100 or so year old fashioned. Like, it's not common to
Oh, he's clothed and out of fashion?
Yeah.
That's just worse.
out of fashion clothing. Wearing those trip pants, you know.
Oof.
Doesn't he know that genie pants went out of fashion like 10 years ago?
Yeah, exactly. What do we do?
I'll also be in defensive mode in that I'm not drawing my sword, but I have my sword, or I'm touching the hilt of my sword in the sheath at least,
Okay.
but still sheath.
Got it.
And I'm gonna like, are you okay?
Are you asking
Must be.
forward?
Yeah,
Okay.
the mother mode is still on, unfortunately.
Okay.
The mother is mothering.
Mother.
You will see fairly elven features, but there is a lot of decay on the face as it kind of peers out of like part of the tree, looks towards you, and then looks back, and then goes back into hiding.
Ew.
Because of y'all's level, and you do have several elves in your party, you can tell that's a ghoul.
Yeah, gabagool.
Magul.
Yeah, go ahead and eat it. Go ahead.
That's a good looking gabagool.
That's what you do, right?
I get rather eat us.
Hey, Tony.
Or Italians in the group, that's what you do, right? Papagui. Get into defense mode. +2 AC.
Right. I feel like that adds +2 charisma. Actually,
Oh,
the second
that's
that
what
these pull up, that you're done. You're done.
I mean, If everybody would humor my inappropriate joke. Depending on who you ask and what situation you in, that is a fist. This has been a PSA.
You mean you don't want to have them wear you like a sock puppet?
What the fuck did you just say?
Nick said you don't want them to wear you like a sock puppet.
No, I would very much prefer not to be in the textbook term Kermited.
Oh, oh, that is textbook. Yes, textbook 101. Yes. So what do we do?
Yes, there's a goal.
Yep.
It's what you said. It was like 500 feet away, or
It's 500 feet away from the temple entrance, maybe about like 200 feet away from you guys. Like it's temple, ruined temple, ghoul, you guys.
okay. Beerus is just gonna look at everyone and be like, "Do you want me to shoot it?"
It's not harming anyone at the moment.
I mean, at the moment.
Stop. I'm sorry, we're still focused on the ghoul.
Let's just keep an eye on it for now.
Alright, well, you let me know whenever you want me to shoot that little bastard.
Keep an eye on it and clench your butts.
Like, you never know what kind of food it likes to eat.
Mm-hmm.
Baba go. Right. So I assume you guys are proceeding forward.
Yes.
Yeah, I am also, I guess, a little bit alert, kind of looking maybe if there's more that I can see.
Do you want to roll my perception or
Sure.
roll my perception?
Oh, that is a 26.
Oh, that's a good roll. You don't see any other humanoids. Maybe the trees themselves are alive, or maybe the trees are cursed, or maybe it's just the plane itself. But other than the ghoul, you are the only creatures here that are moving. I was going to say alive, but that's not true, because that guy is definitely dead.
I mean, that's a matter of opinion.
It's a matter of heartbeat beating.
He says to God in the sky.
I mean, I have a spell that I can make that giant look alive.
You totally do, but you feel your heart's desire. But as you guys are walking in, you're approaching. The ghoul's not leaving that one specific tree, no matter how close you guys get. And you guys are getting closer and closer, and it's still looking to the point that you're parallel with it. And it's just looking at you guys now. Now you see it; it sees you.
When we get like very close, as close as it gets, I guess I will ask. I'll say, "Is there anything you need? Do you need help?" Or
it's smiling, like grinning. You can see all the broken and rotting.
Oh, he looks
teeth.
friendly.
You see a couple of maggots fall off from like the rotting gums that it has.
Ew.
Mm-hmm.
What was the question exactly?
Oh, he had a snack in his mouth.
is there anything you need from us? Or
Need no, just curious. Haven't seen living things in a while. Why are you here? You can't go through, you know. And it crawls on fours and moves 5 feet forward. You can't pass. I hope you're aware of that.
I feel like by this point, now Nico realizes, because of his perception before.
why do you say that?
Just try. Take a step forward. It's not a trap, I swear.
Can I insight that?
You can
I
insight.
was gonna say, can I insight that too?
Yeah, insight.
Oh, he's
Insight
just
all you
being
want.
really goofy.
He's just being silly himself. He's a silly guy.
That is a 25.
25.
It's a 17.
Okay. Nico.
Yeah.
You want to believe him. And you don't know if it's just because you're seeing the good in him. But it's giving you the creeps. Was that a centipede that just crawled out of his eye?
You're going to eat that later?
No. I'm going on a low carb diet.
I didn't know centipedes had carbs. I thought it was more
It's
protein
pure,
based.
yeah, it's pure protein. Though I didn't think about that joke correctly.
I mean,
But Serena, it's right in front of you. Even if it was a trap and one of you guys got hurt, unless that trap is enough to kill one of y'all, the rest would obliterate him. He has no weapons. He has no armor. He doesn't look skilled really at much. He doesn't look... He's out in the open. It's a shitty trap if it's a trap. As the ghoul looks at you. Go on, try stepping forward. Try just moving your arm. Like this. And moves...
Here's just gonna walk forward.
Stranger's also like, don't mind if I do.
As both
Let
of
me
you
try
guys
it your way, and he's gonna
walk
crawl
forward.
on all fours.
Okay, as you crawl on all forwards, your forehead hits a barrier, and I'll say your Beerus for you, like a knee, like the first thing that hits the barrier, and then you physically see that there's a force, something. It's a true necropolis. Only the dead can go through.
Well, that's just racist.
So then, wait a minute. Hey, Nico, try walking through it.
What? He'll be like, oh, okay, and he will. He'll try.
Okay, Nico, you can't go through it. You don't fit the definition.
Oh. Like, did you really think he was dead?
I mean, at one point, probably.
That's a good
Tyreen,
theory. I
to
like that.
To the ghoul, like, what about the dead inside?
I will say, Nico, when you do step forward, the whole barrier just like vibrates and glistens. It
He's
did have a
just like,
reaction. Interesting. I haven't seen that one before. Can I have some of your skin? The ghoul's asking you, Nycorath.
No, I kind of need that, thank you.
Just a little bit. Just take a little bit off
No,
your pinky.
no.
Fingernail?
Thank you, no.
Oh, I can give you
No.
fingernails.
But I want his
Shut up,
fingernails.
stranger.
You're looking at the barrier ripples before like dissipate into the distance.
I mean, how
There's-
often does Nico clip his nails? Question.
I was about to ask.
Nico? How
Has
often
Nico
do you-
clipped his nails anytime while on the ship?
We'll say yes, because he nervously probably bites his nails.
Oh,
too,
that's even better.
so.
Would there have been an opportunity for Stranger to have collected those nails because he's just a weird little guy like that?
Why?
Just because.
I was like, oh yes,
I'll leave that. I'll leave
nail biting bits.
that between y'all two. That's y'all's business.
Tabby.
I don't know, stranger, would you have?
Yes, he absolutely would have.
It's
It's
a-
called collecting
Oh.
spell components.
It's a small ship. I mean,
He probably has everyone's fingernails and toenails at this point.
please tell me you have
Has them all in
jars
marked
with
back.
collections. Yeah,
Yeah, they have labels and everything. Very
Yes.
important.
very important.
Sells them online to people.
Yeah.
Nico, just like, are those my fingernails?
Yes, actually. It has your name on it.
Why?
Well, it's important to keep your spell components labeled properly. Otherwise, you're going to go tits up on your spells if you get things cross-contaminated.
You see the
It's
ghoul
important to
Now
know.
requires you needing my fingernail.
kind of
You'd be surprised.
like a gorilla. The ghoul just hobbles over to you. I'll tell you how to get in for some nails.
Are
All
you
right,
going
guys,
to
what
tell
do
us
we think?
Die?
You can get in without dying. There's a trick. It's my job to trick people into getting in. Because if you
What
die
is trick?
there, I can't tell you that without the nails.
How much can a gram get you?
Would it happen to be that we have to be wearing like dead things?
That's a straight conversion.
It's
no need
closely
to split.
close. It's close. It's not a difficult thing to figure out. You have to trick the system into thinking you're dead.
Wait. Do I have a thing for that?
I have a spell.
Oh, if you have a spell, then by all means. But you all going into... Where are you going down there? See, I have no stakes in this. I have a job. My job is to feed my lord. And I lure adventurers down there. Tell them how to get in. They get in. They never come out.
I mean, we're just tourists. We heard about the place, decided
Well,
to check it out.
It is your job to lure us in, so
Mm-hmm.
why not let us in?
Because I want the nails.
Shakes whole bag of nails. I mean, I can give you this whole bag if you, like, lead us in there.
Okay.
I'll give you some of the moon elves, too.
Ooh, pretty. And you see that the ghoul
No!
goes up and sniffs every single one of you, like up and down. If you're too tall for the for the ghoul, he will actually. Unfortunately, this is gonna be a little bit uncomfortable because he's gonna grab you by the shoulders and like climb on you a little bit to sniff up to your horn, and then starts digging graves for every single one of you.
No, he's so thoughtful.
And all of you guys have your graves. And then goes into the woods and breaks off pieces of bark, puts it in there as like labels. And then I don't have any sharp utensils, but I see you have a lot of pointies. And then uses their fang and just pricks their finger, and you just see what would be something gross. Pus just starts oozing out of their finger.
Yeah.
Oh, you need some prick of blood, and they're imitating this with like a piece of stone that's on the floor. Put a drop of blood on your tombstone, and just say your name. Close your eyes, and you'll wake up dead.
We can't argue with that logic. Stranger's gonna start pulling out his knife.
Simple ritual.
I mean, why the hesitation? He's very straightforward about it. Anyway, here's your payment.
Will
Sniffs.
this bind us here?
It's my job to get you in. It's your job to get you out.
Blood is kind of like a promise. I don't know.
Well, I already got paid, so starts eating the fingernails. Looks at Deekos. This is for special occasions. Puts it under his coat and goes over to a tree and starts chewing very delicately and gently at Tyreen's fingernails. Just watching the
Crunchy.
show. Yep. It's a ghoul. They eat flesh. This is like
cool.
Cheetos to them.
Oh.
They're corn chips.
No. That's foul.
So after about 20 minutes, the graves are dug up. There is a plaque of darkened wood from the trees nearby. The ritual is prick of blood, state your name. All it is one drop of blood. You'll wake up dead. You'll wake up.
Weird question. As everybody's contemplating this, if Nico goes back and forth, does the barrier still ripple?
If you try to go through it, every time you do, it's less and less and less. And if you keep doing it, eventually there will be a point that it just doesn't do it anymore.
Okay.
I DM, I messaged you something.
Yes, I
Kind of important.
just in case you didn't see it, Jeremiah did respond back. So what do we do, guys?
Stranger's already got his knife out.
Yeah.
He's like,
I was already
All
5
right.
steps ahead of y'all.
all right, let's go, besties.
I'm actually surprised Stranger doesn't have a vial of everyone's blood already.
Not yet. We're working on it.
Serena, I guess, will I guess.
He's moving up to hair clippings first.
I'm gonna look at the goal. Do we have to say it out loud or?
I don't think so. You're making a deal with Tamoachan. I think a god is beyond simple words.
What was the name again?
Tamoachan. If you look at the module,
Yeah, it's right there.
Do we
Tamoachan.
do we know who that is already?
this only described him as the god of vampires, one of the lower levels of the gods of death, or at least one of the lower levels of the gods that has the domain, for death.
Is there any relation to a Lord Kamasats? Just out of curiosity.
I think so. I think they're brothers. I have to look
Oh.
at my notes. I haven't read them in a while.
Now, you might want to update your little note cards for tour groups. you know.
Yeah.
Keep it snappy. Have a few jokes here and there. Really love it.
I tried doing jokes one time and they threw stones at me.
Maybe they just weren't good jokes. Have you thought of observational humor? That is something that people never really expect.
This lizard folk one time was teaching me jokes. He was funny.
That guy's fucking funny.
So, sea devils do what?
Blood for the blood god.
Boop.
And
But-
Serena's- I guess
Blood for the blood god.
is
Well,
Stranger
self-round.
is Stranger in the hole?
He's halfway in. He's got his knife. He's like, let's fucking go, bitches.
Serena. I guess Serena will just jump into one.
Okay.
Yeah, Tyreen would have just climbed into one. She's got her own knife.
Okay. As you guys do that in simple prick, you can say it out loud. You can think it, however you want.
Just say
We were just talking about being halfway into things. Stop.
simple prick. I guess I'm just a simple prick. Just jump in the hole.
Simple
I mean, you're
prick
always
and
a simple
think
prick away from being halfway in.
it.
I mean, if you're a simple brick, then sure, but if you're a little brick, then you're maybe not so much in.
As you,
Well, that's always embarrassing.
if you do not lay on the actual
Great.
hole, the grave, the dirt kind of grabs you and forces you to lay down on your back. If you do,
And me without my safety word.
you start hearing flaps and screams of bats and whispers, and everything starts getting dark and hazy.
First the pricks, now the flaps.
Serena, you're the only one that experiences something completely different. All those things are true. There seems to be a layer of earth that blankets you first
Okay.
before you get covered in graveyard soil.
Okay.
And you all
I-
feel...
I
yes.
I am gonna say my name out loud, and she'll just say Serena, and then
Okay.
if some people are looking, like you'll see Serena kind of think real hard.
Got it. You all feel like someone's shoveling dirt onto y'all's chest incredibly rapidly, and right before that point of not being able to breathe, you feel something break, and a sense of release. You feel the weightlessness in just black as you feel like you're falling, but you see nothing. And all you hear is flapping and bats and howls and growls, and you hear claws scraping against stone, and you hear water running, and you smell this strong smell of blood and iron. And then you all just fall. I assume everyone has dark vision.
Everybody except for
Not the-
Beerus,
Not
right?
the Minotaur.
But
I have my goggles.
you have goggles.
Oh yeah, that's right. Sorry, I forgot you had goggles. The Minotaur, yes.
I want to make sure this is a correct starting map because there's like 4 of them. That is a correct starting map, so let me move you here. Boop. Yes, this is
Victor.
Shift plus?
Me.
I think so, right? Yeah. Okay. If you cannot see, please let me know. But I think everyone has what's it called dark vision, at least line of sight. What? Do you have any way of seeing in the dark?
I have a
Did
torch,
we not
but
buy
I
her,
thought I
Did we
did.
not buy her goggles too?
I'm not sure.
I think
That's
there
what
was
I'm
only one pair of
Yeah,
goggles.
yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, I
that's
think
true.
so. But I thought I had some. No, I guess not.
I would look to your inventory.
I mean, I have some.
If you don't
torches.
have torches, obviously, if you
I
don't,
have
do.
torch. Yeah, I have torch for sure. But I was just trying to see. I thought I had some vision, not like devil's sight or anything. But I don't know. No, I guess not.
What you feel the rubble on your feet, you feel the soil. Everybody else in front of y'all, you see the large corridor. As I thought this was aligned to the grid, but it looks like it's not. Well, my bad. What you do see in front of you, as I am waiting for this fucking website to load up, hit refresh. Thank you. Is straight ahead you'll see the large door that looks like there's handles on there that move inward into the room. You also see these 6 small little cubbies, and each one would have what looks like to be several warriors. Some have either spears or swords, crossbows, bows. It just depends on which one you're looking at and what time. And each one will have a different animal next to it. One has a mule, one has a snake, a panther. There is a large dog. Snake, mule, panther, large dog. there's a deer, and then what is the other one? Why aren't you telling me what the other
Going
one
to spitball,
is?
is it an eagle?
It might be
Right.
a vulture.
Tomato potato.
Yeah. It's like, let's change it a little bit.
A bird's a bird.
Yeah, he has the wings.
I'm not.
It's a bird.
It's a
Um,
bird.
Bird up?
Bird up.
Bird up.
And you will see that the doorway has a depiction of the sun. There is a carving of the sun symbol that appears onto the door. It looks like it has been sketched on there. And the thing in the center is a thing that it looks to be an obelisk that has been broken in half at the about 4 feet in height, and it has some stains on there that I have been caked on, and it left on there from a long time ago. Each one of these figures on these little alcoves is about 6 inches in length. What do we do? First of all, how are we gonna get Watt some vision? And then what do we do from there?
I mean, if you want to give me uppies, I can sit on your head like a pair of little headlights, and I could steer you.
Okay, that works. I mean, I have a torch too, but whatever you guys think is more appropriate. I'm
You are
down.
a strong, independent woman. I'm going to let you make your own choices on what you think is best.
I think uppies sounds good. Just tell me if it gets low in the ceiling.
That is not the problem. I have plenty of head clearance.
And I have my danger sense. I don't know if that matters, Jesus, but maybe that'll help a little with.
It does if you can see it, and currently you can't.
Sweet.
So like if it's audible, I'll give it to you, but like you can't see. So like you're quote unquote blind. Like
I mean, do you guys want me to use a torch? I can ask the party. If they think that's a bad idea, I won't.
I don't think it's a bad idea.
I mean, they could probably all smell us before they could
I
see
mean,
us
also
anyway.
when fighting happens, I think we're gonna have some light anyway. I don't think I can extinguish the light of my sword, which it doesn't say on the description. Like
the moon
that.
touch. Yeah, I don't think.
Yeah,
Yeah,
the
you
moon
can't.
touch. It just says that it will shine once it's
Yeah,
unsheathed.
you can't unsheath that light. Yeah. I mean, you
I
can
can-
wrap something around it, but then it kind of defeats the purpose of being a sword in combat. Yeah.
It only basically quote unquote turns off when it's sheathed.
Okay, but I still like the uppies idea because you never know, and maybe you'll have a better vantage point for shooting. Psh, psh.
You are so very smart. Thank you for considering that as well.
You just want
He's gonna look around Elsa to Beerus and just be like, "Fuck yeah, I get uppies." Your goggles look stupid, by the way. And he's gonna climb up.
Aye, well.
Are you a rabbit or an owl? Pick one.
That's a ball.
I am going to
Clashing with your themes here.
put a
Not very require me to have a theme to begin with.
icon.
Oh, contrarian, aren't you?
Yeah, I'll just put the eye icon. I was trying to find a torch or something that represented a torch, but I couldn't really find anything that looked like that. If you find an icon that you think represents it better, please put it on and take the eyeball away. I'm just trying to find something that represents that you have a torch on you, essentially. So just a general moving forward, general like description for the ruins. Most rooms will be about the ceiling will cap at 20 feet. The doors are going to be made out of bronze or slabs of different stones. There is a lot of different rubble here, and this place is old. fairly old. So as the torch gets lit up and there's a light illuminating in the room, there's that orange glow. You see the door in front of you. You have entered into this necropolis. What do we do?
Beerus is just gonna walk forward and kind of make his way over to the statue. Or the half of a statue, or whatever the fuck it is.
Obelisk.
It looks like it was cut in half. Do you want to give me an investigation roll?
Sure. Well,
The best that you can get with the 12 from the stains on there, it looks like it served a much better purpose, but after there's been damage, it might be used for sacrificing. Those stains are probably just dried up cake blood.
at 8.
I mean, you are also in like the home of a god, so
That
it's
matters
probably going to be
more than
a lot of things that relate to making a god that likes blood happy.
That's fair. Other than that, he'll probably just, move over towards the door and whatnot and see what's there.
Okay. And you can give me another investigation roll, perception check, whichever you prefer on that one as well.
I'll do perception for a nat 20 of 25.
Yeah, it's a natty. Let me give you a little advantage token. With it, you see that there is a slight little division. With your awesome goggles, you're like, oh, some hints here. On each side, it looks like there is just a slight bit above you, going down to maybe about 4 inches below the ground. You'll see that there is 8 holes inside each of the so 16 in total. 8 on the left side, 8 on the right side. That someone skilled enough can kind of maneuver inside, or kind of grab inside to pull open. It doesn't really look like there's anything other than that. The hinges on the side look pretty old. The carving of the sun does not look related in style to
Alright.
any of the iconography in this room.
Interesting. He's just gonna kind of look over his shoulder and be like, "Hello, Miss Strong Lady. We have a door over here that you can pry open."
Righto. I thought it was funny. Sorry.
You could.
Do we need to move stranger with me?
Oh, I didn't have it. Okay, let me.
Okay.
Because it's adorable, so let me do this. I need to
Okay.
show you a handout as soon as the game decides to load up.
Adorable.
The door? The door is
It's
able?
adorable, yeah. So what are you doing as you're at the doorway?
Well, I was gonna try to push. You said that there's things you can get into?
Yes, there's a slight. The door kind of moves inward towards you, like into the room.
Yeah.
And there seems to be 8 small holes on each side of the door, and there's a slight little division down the center because they don't align perfectly together.
Could like rip out the middle?
You can certainly give that a go. Yeah.
Okay. But my hands are not as strong as my horns.
Yeah. Horns are way
So
stronger than
maybe
hands.
I'll try to put the horns first and just kind of shift it.
Okay. Move your
Strangers on top of you.
horns there.
Yeah, maybe
Stranger
I will
has
not
horns.
hurt Stranger.
I mean, Stranger has horns as well. He can also give it a go.
I don't want my horns are different, I think.
Okay.
Stranger's just T-posing on what?
Yeah.
It's like on her head, like this, always perfectly balanced, no matter what she's doing.
Yeah.
Okay. Give me an athletics roll if you're using strength to like pry the door open.
Yes, that is my plan. Athletics, strength. I don't think this is acrobatics, unless you're wanting me to do some kind of karate. So I got a 24.
Yeah, that will fucking do it. I'll say as you're kind of moving your horn, and then you pick that one spot where one of the holes is. Like, all right, anchor. Move your head a little bit. Okay, anchor the second hole. Okay, guys, I got it. Put your fingers on the other side. And
Pivot.
then
No, I'm sure.
and just
Pivot.
just
Pivot.
break the door to the side. Since you got above 5 of what I needed, and the doors break on both sides, you'll see that the ceiling looks like it could have potentially caved in, but since you broke it off to 2 different sides, there's no danger. You will see. I am going to select all players because it's faster, and save changes and show players. This is what all the little figurines look like.
Oh, they're kind
Aw,
of cute.
cute.
When the door opens,
That's cute with that knife.
they all like turn to you, and if they had a knife, if they had a sword, whatever offensive weapon they had, it's out now.
Oh.
If it was a farmer or a fisherman or something, that is now looking towards you. All of it.
So these are like the little coconuts from Moana.
A little bit, yeah.
Or the little pygmy mummies from the second Mummy movie.
Nice. Okay, so can I just snort at them menacingly? Because I do have intimidation.
Yeah, you can roll me intimidation.
Okay. I think I'm supposed to have an advantage on this, but it doesn't show that. If I do, then I got a dirty 20, and if I don't, then I got a 17.
We'll take the 17 until you can tell me where you got the advantage from. But with that, I'll say
I
that a
think
couple
it's
of
from
them.
the imposing presence. Isn't that the intimidation thing? Okay, whatever. That's fine.
A few. Of the figurines kind of shift. You see that they kind of hobble, like, because it's a solid figure, so they just step and move away, and like turn to the side. It just gives you intimidation as a skill. It doesn't give you advantage on it. You just have it racially. That's what it does.
Sweet. Racial intimidation. Snort. That sounds bad. Forget I said that.
But the door is now opened. Before we go, because right now I think it'll be a good time to go on break. Can you move your mini through the door? Can you move to the other side?
No.
No.
Okay, let me try opening the door. Can you move your mini now?
No.
I accidentally
No.
put too many doors there. Okay, can you... Is how many fucking doors did I put on there? You still can't move through?
No, we can move to it.
Okay, alright. Well then, that means I have to move you on to the other side. Alright, so I will do that. As the door is completely open, and you guys are able to move forward. All right.
Okie dokie.
And I will move you guys there since it looks like I have to do it. It might be that it's not the right color. It has to be purple then. Okay, that might be it. Okay, we'll see.
I guess when I'm passing by, I'm looking at the broken door, thing, and I guess it's a cantrip, so I'll just use mold earth
Okay.
to try and brace the door so for cave in and stuff.
Ah,
Give it a little more sturdy
sure. Yeah, I like
if
it.
it works.
No, it does. I like it.
Because I don't know about the earth in this plane. I don't know where we are, I guess.
It will it will still work. Yeah. Okay. Well, let's take a small break. Let's take our puppies out because I know I have a grandpa that I'm babysitting that has been barking for a bit. So I need to take him out, including my own, and that's going to take a little bit. We're going to be back in a bit, and we're going to continue on in this metropolis. So see you guys in a little bit.
Okie dokie.
Yep.
So, we're back. And as you guys enter this part of the hall, it's a hallway. Yeah, it's a hallway. So the hallway is narrow. It's a stone hallway that has these bridges that are carved in there that resemble kind of like bamboo looking like carvings along the walls. Straight forward, you'll see another stone door. What do we do?
We're gonna move down cautiously and look around just to make sure there's no booby traps.
These
Basically.
roll me perception, investigation.
I'll roll investigation to
Okay.
look for traps.
Okay. Investigation, you're touching on your knees.
Not the
Cool.
best at rolling for perception, but I'll do my best.
What'd you get?
I don't think there's any traps with that one.
No traps. Perfectly safe.
Seems legit.
I
Seems
got a
legit.
13 for perception.
Not bad, actually. I got an 18 for perception.
I have a question on how this was written.
And then I should have rolled investigation, Tabatha, next time because I have a +5 to investigation.
Well,
What
seeing
was-
as how
Time, though.
seeing how I'm sitting on the shoulders of a very big, beautiful woman, I rolled perception, and I am distracted by her grace, and that is a 4.
4. Okay. Yeah. No. Sorry. Can you repeat the numbers again? Because I was waiting for a tab to open. 4.
18.
18.
For
Okay.
perception.
13.
13.
It was a natural one for a 5. If
5.
that matters.
Uh,
And mine is
what?
investigation.
Got a 2, and then Tyreen.
22.
22. That's a different number than a 2.
Hmm.
Very different number. And then Tyreen.
Tyreen got an 8.
Okay. So what?
The one without dark vision.
The one without dark vision. And as you're like, all right, I can't see shit. Fucking have my ears and nose and eyes open.
But there's a torch
Yes,
up.
mellow vision.
There is 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Right here. Both of these plates. Just there's just something about them. The color's a little bit off. A little smoother. They're just like a tad bit lower than the rest of them. There's just something about them that just looks off. Like this just looks bad. You don't like the look of it.
Yeah, I would share that immediately. Be like, stranger, I feel something right there. Do you see those two plates? Are they different?
No.
I think they're bad
Nico
news.
noticed-
Let's be
Nico
careful.
noticed it was 18.
Well,
No, unfortunately, you did not notice it with your 18.
Damn.
I'm going to go ahead and I feel liable to believe you, but it looks fine to me.
I don't
That's
know.
her. That's
I
her on
can't
the
see
s-
so well, but all the other senses say, be careful.
Well, I guess if you're telling us to be careful, I guess everyone should be careful.
It's this one and then this one. These two pressure plates.
Okay.
Jesus, I can't
What?
move mine, so I can't see what we're even talking
You
about,
can't
but
move your mini?
yeah.
Oh man.
I think
Alright,
she's
can
still.
everybody move their mini?
Bethesda-clipped.
Please. Please make sure you can move your mini.
I can.
If you can't,
Ooh,
for
I
the-
see shark fin now. Woohoo!
The very point.
Nico, I need you to get the fuck out of the way.
For the sake of it, I don't know how long it would take. Nico's gonna go back into the other room,
Sure.
and he is going to grab some of the small rubble pieces.
Sure. Just,
And
like a
he's gonna
handful
come.
or how many?
Got like 3 or 4.
Okay, 3 or 4. Sure, no problem.
And he's just gonna hold them, and it's like, should I toss one of these at the plate or not even like trip it?
Maybe not tripping it would be better.
Okay. Well, he's gonna just put those in his bag, just
With
in case for future.
Elsa pointing it out, can we kind of see it, or
Yeah, you see it.
there's no difference for us because
No,
of
no,
our-
you see
Stranger's just he's
After
just
she
rolling his
pulls it out,
wrist
you
in
see
that
it.
direction. Like it's over there. I don't know.
It's over
I
there.
don't see shit.
Points towards door.
Then
It's over
I
there.
will kind of crouch. I will kind of crouch down, and I guess I'll slowly move up there.
Okay.
When I get like real close, like maybe within 5 feet of it or something?
Mm-hmm.
Can I just move my mini and stuff?
Yeah. Please.
When I move there, I'm gonna try to look on the sides and stuff like that, on top, ceiling, see if it's like is it a pit trap? Is it a trap that will
Because it was pointed
like
out.
spears?
Um.
Oh, people got logged out.
Yeah.
Oop.
I need to move Nycorath some.
Roll 20 yeeted me.
Yeah. I need to move.
No, I
Nico.
can-
During
Me
Pride
too.
Month?
move myself.
No. Because your camera is off, I have a little image of, like a cutout of you,
okay.
so it's not just like a blank image. So I need to move the actual picture of Nycorath to where your
Okay.
camera would be. That's what I meant.
Okay.
Do-do-do-do-do. So, with that, you do see that there's small little slits on the ceiling.
Okay. I'll do it. I'm gonna try to jump over the thing.
Give me an acrobatics check.
I'm not rolling well, huh? That's a 10.
Doop. Make it across.
Oh. Am I okay here?
Yeah, you're fine.
Did I not die?
You're, let me look at my notes. You're not dead?
Okay.
You're fine?
I'll move away so to give some people room, I guess.
You figure that if you had a running start, it probably would have been a little bit easier. But yeah, you're fine.
Move there. Am I dead?
You're not dead. You're A-okay. And you see that
Guess while I
stone
wait-
door in front of you. What's up?
I guess while I wait for the rest of the party and stuff, I will check this door.
The door does not seem to have, when you're looking at it, there's no hinges on it. There's nothing on it that, like, to grab. It just looks like it can be pushed forward, inward towards the next room. And it is, there's a 6-inch gap in the door. What about the rest of you? What do we do?
Nico's gonna move up to it, but he's gonna just kind of like give himself a running start to jump over it too.
Alright, give me an acrobatics. And I noted that you have a running start.
Acrobatics. Let's go.
Let's go.
Vamonos. Let's go.
It's a natural 20 for a 25.
Hey. Definitely make it
Si
across.
se puede.
Perfect landing.
Just for the...
I'm kidding. But
Beerus, you don't have to roll.
Okay.
Oh,
Just jump.
Yeah, you have an ability that makes you be able to just do this in your sleep, so you don't have to.
let's hear the Super Mario jump
Okay.
effect.
Yeah. Also because of the positioning of the minis, and I know that there is a clipping wall. We can just say that you made it across. We're not like stacking over each other.
There
That works.
Yeah.
Can I attempt to jump with stranger?
Yes. Are you doing jumping without a running start, or are you giving yourself a running start?
Maybe a little running start. I
Okay.
don't want too much because that'd be too much momentum.
Okay.
I don't have Juggernaut feet yet, but I'd like to eventually. I can watch out.
Yeah. Give me a running start. So give me an athletics check. And same thing for
Is it-
Tyreen.
Athletics or acrobatics? You said athletics?
Acrobatics. Sorry.
Oh, okay. Because I didn't know you said that earlier. I was just double checking. It's a 21 if it's acrobatics.
Easy enough. And Tyreen?
Is it 2?
Did
She
you s-
rolled in that one for a 2.
Oof.
As you make it across, and like, oh, thank God. And then you just step back of pure instinct, and then the plate goes.
Tyreen's eyes get wide, like,
I do need
Uh-oh.
you to roll me a dexterity saving throw.
okay. We're not great at those.
As from the
Shoot, can I do
ceiling,
anything?
every single section, a log just opens up.
That is a 15.
15, I believe. Open new tab. Yep. 15. As you kind of just duck under the ground, and you're like, okay. And everybody else, either you need to either move forward into the new room, or I need a dexterity saving throw from you. Your choice.
Trying to move into the other room.
Okay.
I am at the mercy of what Elsa.
Yeah, I was going to say I'll try to move, but if anybody is behind, as long as stranger's safe, I'll try to knock into it if anything's like
I
falling,
made
you know.
the door the same color as the wall. Can you move through?
No.
Okay. Now let me move into the other. Oh, I moved the door instead of the mini. Let me move you guys into the other room.
Beerus is gonna try and help Tyreen
Okay.
through and up and through kind of deal.
As long as, because she already passed, as long as she army crawls through and you can assist her and you just drag her to the other side, she makes it fine.
Ba-ding.
But dang.
Who got kicked?
What happened?
Survey says
Uh-oh.
it might be.
I
I
don't see
think
it.
Sydney.
It's be Sid.
Sid?
Oh
Yeah.
no.
On Pride Month.
How racist.
How dare.
I'm here. Sorry.
Oh, you can't. Okay, I see an error on their decision with the new Roll20. You can't make the DM layer go up or down.
Oh, that's fun.
I can't hide tokens.
Oh,
You
how
should.
rude.
You can't hide tokens? What do you mean?
I can't hide tokens.
Like, you should be able to.
Can't put him on a
'Cause I was-
GM later?
Yeah, I was able to hide tokens.
From the viewers.
Oh, yeah, no, that's not happening because you're sharing your screen.
But you could have with the old setup.
No, you couldn't. You could still
No.
see him on stream.
Yeah, we
You
just
can-
lied to you.
You can make him invisible.
Yeah, you can still see them on
You
Twitch.
can
You
still
can see him on
Twitch.
Twitch.
Switch.
Yeah.
Yes, when I needed to see them, but like there is.
No, always.
No.
All the time.
Yeah, the
whole
viewers
They were
on
hidden from the
Twitch can see
players,
it.
but not hidden from the audience.
Sorry, we gaslit you.
I'll show you later what I meant, but it doesn't
Okay.
matter. Okay.
Okay.
We
So-
just wanted to make you feel good.
Well, thank you for making me feel good. When you go into this room, you'll see a large stone that's in the center. It's the whole room is slimy and wet. Everything is covered in mud. The floor is completely drenched in a thin coating of mud. To the east and the west, you'll see stone doors that kind of resemble the ones that you just came from. You'll see at the top of the stone, there's this large, smaller, bulbous stone on top of it.
Bulbous.
Yeah, it's about 5 feet round. And then you see some stairs
Pretty
leading
bulbous.
downward on the other side, if you kind of like peer around, leading to a door on the other side. We don't have any druids or rangers. Do we? No, we don't.
No. I can phone a druid.
Oh, I mean, if you want to.
Can't phone your boyfriend for everything.
So,
Don't phone him for everything.
what do we do?
I mean, Beerus would probably look around and see if he sees anything, and then make his way into the room a little bit farther.
Just to note, the floor of the chamber is considered difficult terrain
lava?
because of how it's lava, how slippery the mud is. So, if you're just RPing, don't worry about it. But if we take any actions, that will be taken into account. Okay, so, yeah, Beerus, where are you moving to?
He's probably going to be moving like over here and just looking at everything, looking around, and seeing if there's anything off about this room.
You definitely see that the smaller stone on top of the bigger stone has you'll see a couple of about 5 little legs peering out on the left side, and as you're looking closely, it's breathing.
Ooh.
You just want to look at that rock and look over at Stranger and be like, that's a you thing.
That's
This
a
is
me
it.
thing?
Yeah, it's got legs and it's breathing, but it's a rock. It's a you thing.
It could be a me thing, but I think the beautiful buffalo needed to say something.
Yes, what?
Sorry for the puggo breathing. I just, when we get into the room with the mud,
Mm-hmm.
I'm assuming the water component of the mud is good for me.
Sure. Yeah.
Yeah. So I want to look at Serena and say, "Hey, we're muddy buddies." That
I
then
love
just
that.
walk forward. with stranger, if stranger's still willing to be.
Yeah, he's kind of
on
like
the hook.
he's like patting her on the stone. He's just like, there's a rock with legs and it's breathing. I need to go look at it.
Okay. Yeah. So I'll walk forward and yeah. I just want to be near something that could be popping up.
Okay.
Hopefully.
Serena will just smile on that comment, and then she'll move forward as well to look around the room.
Stranger Beerus, you see that Watt as well, that the smaller rock, these 2 pincers start moving out from the center.
Oh.
No, that's all you. I'm out of that one.
Oh, that's funny.
It's a crab.
Say crack again.
What are we all doing?
While that's going on, Nico's looking over to Tyreen. It's like, are you okay?
Is there a crab there?
Yes.
Is it doing the dance?
Tyreen is literally probably just kind of like hanging back and like watching them go and like inspect this rock. If she wants to know
I'm
what
gonna
it
just,
is gonna do.
yeah, I'm just gonna let them mess with that. That's not my forte.
I think it's odd that there's a rock sitting in the middle of the room and they decided, let's go.
Yes, what?
Maybe touch it.
Yeah, I'll just get a little closer and maybe if stranger's okay, because I still have my torch, so
Mm-hmm.
I'll just see what it does when I get a little closer, but not up. But I don't know how to split the thing, so my
Okay.
hope is not to be right on top of it. Whatever,
Are you okay?
but I do move up.
When you get closer, you see that the smaller rock that's on top of the bigger rock stands up, and you see a tail coil out, and a gigantic crawdaddy frails out and gets its pincers and starts pincing in your general direction. What do you do?
It's a giant crawfish.
It's a
Oh,
giant
it's got
crawfish.
claws. Oh, it's got claws.
Yes, it gets crossed, and it looks like it's in a very aggressive stance.
Can I stomp once on the ground and just again try to This time, can I make it more persuasion? Not like I'm gonna crush it, but just, you might want to think about that, bud.
Do you want to roll intimidate persuasion against the crawfish?
Mm-hmm. I'm sure it's stupid, but I want to try.
Sure.
I can say I made a valiant effort.
What did you get?
I got a 20, dirty 20.
It does look like it backs off a little bit, but how the fuck would it do this?
It's obviously like doing the.
You see that all the smaller
Crawfish
appendages
stance.
that it has on it starts wrapping against the bigger rock.
Oh, cool. Well, that's good. I just want to kind of quietly look to everyone, maybe not yelling, and be like, maybe we should just run through this room quickly, if we can.
And at this moment, I'll say that Tyreen and Nico, you start seeing the bigger rock is also breathing. So if this crawfish is, when fully laid out, is maybe about the size of a horse, the crab thingy, the shell thingy underneath is the stone that is maybe an elephant.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
big.
Yeah, maybe we should like keep going. Yeah.
Move, move,
We
move,
go-
move. Move.
Do we want to go downstairs or do we want to go on the side doors? What was the general situation?
It's not awakened.
Is that a coconut crab?
It's it has a proper name, but it's
It's a crabkin.
It's with those little guys that you buy at the pet stores.
A hermit crab?
A hermit crab, yes.
But big.
But real
Is that
big.
a crabkin?
It's a crabkin. They have a name.
Nice.
Kalakali, it's their name. They have an actual name,
Oh.
which is amazing, and I love them. But yeah, they're sleeping. And
Can
technically,
we just turn it
currently,
into our pet?
you can certainly give it a fucking go.
How about we don't?
What
Tyreen-
you can
why
see
not?
that you
Tyreen
might
will
be
be like-
stepping on it at the moment. What? And you see that the crawfish, although a little bit intimidated by you, is still defensive and crawling on the giant shell.
Oh, I
The
think
giant
you can
hermit
take
crab.
it. You can definitely take it. You can do it.
Can I disengage
Yes, you can.
without AOPing, or no? I'm on it.
You can disengage.
Okay, because I would like to be able to like fling my compatriots to a door or the stairs or something if they can't move quickly, but I don't know that I can do that in the spot that I'm in.
It's
Stranger's just holding on to her horns and just like rocking back and forth like a sad child. Like, you can do it. I know. I believe in you.
it's up to
You know, maybe we disturbed their home.
No,
Like,
no,
maybe
no,
we
no,
should just
no.
let
We
them be.
Who knows? This might be our last meal ever. And as the people out in the swamp say, we gonna be eating real good today.
I don't want it to pinch
I
us.
think you spent too much time in the lizard folk.
Tyreen
Little
is gonna be like standing next to me as they're having this conversation. Tyreen and like, yes, probably shouldn't wake them. And she'll just look at Nico and be like, they might be crabby.
Nice.
You start seeing that the hermit crab starts moving up, and some of the mud starts
Oh,
kicking
yeah, we
off.
Yeah, she says might be crabby. She looks back and it's moving. It's like time to go.
Which
Like he doesn't like puns.
door? Are we
Yes.
just going straight? Down the
Everybody's already over there. Let's just go over there.
Yeah. Does anybody have any intuition?
Yeah, I
see
will.
that the
Literally,
hermit crab
everybody's already
gets up
standing over
now.
here. And
I will slowly.
Tyreen is like,
go
we're going
that
over
way.
here. That's
I
where
guess we're
everybody
all
is.
guess we're all getting peer pressured. Come on. Come on.
Can I just maybe roll stealth to move that way?
You can move stealth if you want, yeah.
Oh,
Come on. Yeah. Let us go.
21. Let me give a
Giddy up.
roll on the Kali. Which to not lose track of where I was, I had to open up a new tab, and my computers did not like that at all.
My stealth is not really hide. It's more because there's nowhere to hide here. It's more of a walking
Yeah, you
softly.
Yes. What the fuck is your perception?
'Cause
Oh, there
I
you
know
go.
the other one is already awake, but
What did you get?
21.
Oh, okay, it matched. So you do manage to walk back as it tries to. The hermit crab does fully waken, and the crawfish gets on this side as the hermit crab tries to grab you and just scoops up maybe about like 40 pounds worth of mud onto the wall as you kind of run onto the other side. So that
Nico aggressively trying to open this door.
Okay, I need to make sure that door is open.
That was my mud clone jutsu.
Oh my god.
Oh yeah, the door is open. Okay, so as you kind of move forward, let me move you to the other side. What? You're obviously there.
And I guess when I start moving to, I guess mechanics wise, I'll disengage and move to the door.
Okay. Sure. You'll see that the crab like
I'm gonna close the door behind us.
follows through, and just the crawfish claws are kind of on the other side, just trying to get through as the door is closing. But yeah.
Please leave. Just
I'm gonna move this way
almost
just so
not
you
gonna
can
be happy.
kind of see, because it's a little difficult to see. But this right here is representing a very, very large limestone structure. Like that whole wall is wet with some sort of like a sealed block, like a solid piece of limestone, just one gigantic block. It looks like it's kind of plugging in whatever that entrance is. Just letting you guys know, if you ever need to backtrack or go back into this area, it looks like it kind of leads into other parts of the corridor. You have that crab to
Okay.
face. So,
I mean, worst case scenario, we can always throw cheap shots at it through the door.
I feel like that wouldn't be very effective, and I feel like cycling through everybody would be very
and as you
time-consuming.
kind of approach forward and look to the L-shaped corridor, you'll see stairs that lead upwards, and it's a complete cave-in.
Well,
Oh, so tiring.
So either you try to somehow move through that that limestone corridor, or move back into the room with the aggressive crustaceans.
If I use my mold earth to excavate some of 5 feet around of earth, is there any way that I can see like maybe a light, or was like, oh, there's a hole that can be moved through?
Where? On
the cave in.
Okay, you can, because mold earth is a cantrip, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
and I can move
Yep.
5 feet
feet.
of
Okay.
loose earth.
So sure, as soon as you move earth, you don't see any light, and then immediately more earth fills in the cave.
It was just small. Yeah, okay. Well, I guess that whole room is destroyed.
So can I start shooting these stupid crabs then?
you might as well.
Fan-fucking-tastic.
Nico's gonna go up to the limestone, and he's just gonna kind of lean his ear against it to see if he can hear anything on the other side.
I'm sorry, Nico. As you put your ear towards it, you do take 1 point of acid damage. As
Ooh.
the fresh, wet lime does have properties akin to acid. And you can easily wipe it off of you. But it is painful to the skin. It starts burning parts of your skin. It's like getting salt and putting water on it, and then it just eroding in the first couple layers of your skin.
He just put his ear straight up to it.
Yeah, sorry.
I'm gonna crack the door open to come back out.
At that point, you'll see that they're kind of moving back to the center, and the giant hermit crab's digging a new spot for itself. If you just like peering through.
I guess I'll talk to the party. Like, are we gonna try to stealth to the other room, or where are we trying to go?
Jimmy will sit there and be like, well, if they're...
There's another door on the other side, and there's a way downstairs to the right of us.
Yeah, it
like,
doesn't
well,
say that.
If they're settling
Okay.
back down, maybe we should give them a moment and we'll give us a little easy to sneak around.
Yeah.
Nico, you don't hear anything, but you do see on the floor when you're like, ow, that fucking hurt. On the floor, almost kind of like, not like a welcome mat, but like where you would put a welcome mat. It does say, here lies Tolakais.
He's gonna point that out to, I don't know if Beerus is next to him, but he's gonna, like, get Beerus's attention and point down to it.
Does it look like it's a casket?
It looks like it's in front it looks like something's just blocking the entrance, and it's one gigantic piece of limestone.
Don't touch it, it's acid in it. He just shows his ear off to Beerus.
I mean, well, I could try blowing it up.
And again, and the name that you mentioned, Jesus, is this the one that we're looking for?
No, this is not the god. This is just somebody. Okay. Although you can roll history if you would like.
Sure. That's actually not bad. What is my history? Okay. That's an 18.
The name sounds familiar, but you don't really can pinpoint it. King, maybe? Some sort of royalty? Someone who owned land? Something?
Okay. Yeah, it just kind of looks at Beerus like, I don't know, royalty maybe? I don't know who this is. It's their tomb, I'm assuming.
I mean, this entire place feels like a fucking tomb. So we can try and open the casket or whatever it is there.
Do we want to really, like, just desecrate the dead?
I mean, we've done worse.
True.
Is he good?
It's also not what we're looking for, and I don't really want to piss off a god.
Well, then
Too
we can
much?
go and fight these fucking crabs then.
Wait, I'm sorry. Are you worried about desecrating the dead in a tomb for a fucking vampire?
I'm sorry
Yes.
that I have morals.
You may, but he don't. So, I don't know. Figure it out.
Are we going in there? Me personally, I don't really like messing with graves.
I'd desecrate the dead for a corn chip.
Half a corn chip, maybe.
Maybe just the salt, like right off the top.
No, you desecrate him for a toenail.
There's salt in the
Oh,
limestone.
that I do for free.
What was that, Jesus? I'm sorry.
There's salt on the limestone.
Stranger's tongue darts out like a lizard.
1 point of acid, just like Topo Chico.
That just means it's
Yeah,
spicy.
Means it's good. Good for the digestion.
Spicy is a flavor.
Yeah.
Pain is a flavor.
So I guess the question is are we going to try to deal with the crabs, or are we opening up the tomb?
That's not a good question.
If you want to be a pussy about it, I'll open it.
Go be my guest. Go right on ahead.
Okay, climbs down off of Elsa. Alright, what are we looking at? Get out of my way. Okay, and you said it's covered in acid.
It's covered in wet limestone, which, when touched to bare skin, burns like acid.
That's so interesting.
The piece of stone is completely solid, so it's one gigantic block, and it is the entire length of the chamber, so it stands 10 feet high.
Okay. So are we just So is the purpose of what we're trying to do that we're cracking open a cold one?
Oh my
Sir.
god.
Sir.
I just want to be clear that that's what we're doing, right?
LOL. Excellent.
Poor word choice.
I'd say that's a pretty good word choice.
Nico's moving over next to Watt because he wants no part of this.
I'm going
Here's
to
what's
need
up,
to...
stranger.
You guys can give me an investigation check to, like,
Yeah, let's do it.
check it out, get more clues if you want.
18.
18, okay. Stranger?
Oh, let's see. Oh, you fucking bitch! It was a 19, and then I watched it slowly tip. 12.
12, okay. Well, Beerus, hurts to touch to the skin, so alright, what about cloth? Burns to cloth. Soft leathers burns through it. You figure that even things as strong as, like, leather armor, it can eat through leather armor as well. So, you need something to protect yourselves if you're going to touch it to go through it. You can start breaking it down, but you do kind of see that this can be pushed inward if enough strength is used.
Stranger would like to try something.
Yes.
If he reaches into his coin purse and pulls out, say, a copper, and he puts it to the stone, what's going to happen to the copper?
Nothing.
Okay. All right. So I guess, and you said that it's capable of being pushed in.
Yes.
So hear me out. Take your copper coins and just push with it.
I don't have any copper coins.
Why the fuck don't you have any copper coins?
I'm looking at that.
Oh, I have silver, gold, and platinum.
Tyreen only has silver and gold as well.
Yeah, I'm looking at that. I was like, let me see if I can help.
La-di-da.
I have a metal shield.
You can take out a
That
metal
works too.
shield.
I will go like that and then just shoulder push it.
Okay, that's one person.
Try it.
You can see that up to 4 people, and I'm gonna be nice and say 4 people, including Elsa, can do
Also
this.
just uses one arm.
One finger, probably. Just go. boop.
Stranger literally is just like pushing like one on the back of somebody like I'm helping.
Okay.
Yeah, basically.
So if we're going
Hey, he
to
helped
try
by
to
figuring that out. You're welcome.
push forward, I need 4 characters to give me a strength check, and I'm looking for a
Okay.
total of a 48 score combined.
Straight strength or strength save?
Strength check.
Okay.
And we're using the shield, and we're using like each other's shoulders. So coins. So we're doing it together. All right. Who are the 4 that are gonna roll?
I will.
Not me.
2,
I also rolled.
3.
You have an advantage, Beerus. Don't forget.
I guess I will do it then.
All right.
Here, you can take my coins.
I have a plus
And I'm
1.
gonna give my advantage to Tyreen.
All right.
Oh,
Tyreen.
cool.
Okay. So what? What did you get?
Fuck yeah.
19.
19. Okay. Tyreen, what did you get?
23.
23. Nice.
BD. gone.
Beerus, what did you get?
Even with your advantage?
Bro.
I rolled a nat 1, and then a 3, and I have a -1 to strength, so it's a 2.
2. All right. We need to beat a 48. We're at a 44. Can we do it? Serena, what did you get?
5. I was kind of worried. I have a 5.
By
I rolled a
1.
4.
We beat it by
Uh,
1.
Yeah, I rolled a 4 plus 1.
So, we quite literally got the lowest possible number we could have gotten to do this. Okay, good. So, with all of our strength combined in every ounce, you managed to move the block over. And I'm going to move the minis to the other side. So y'all can see the room.
Oh god.
And
I
on
was so worried about that too. Like I rolled so badly too.
some of them apparently got eaten up, so apologies. If you need to like move your mini to like a little bit over here or whatever, you guys can.
I have control. Never mind.
As you kind of move through the room, you all see that the wording on there continues, and not only does it say that this is the resting place of Talokais, it also says Master of Wind and of Night. And you see a couple of effigies of all looking the same, bronze statues of what looks to be a prim and proper individual, all holding a great axe. Hair slicked all the way back. One even extends its fangs. In front of you, you'll see a set of wooden double doors. Beautifully, beautifully ornate. And in the center of those doors, there is a sigil and a circle of what looks to be what we would infer like Aztec depiction of a bat with blood dripping.
So behind the door is another door.
Yeah, I know. It's really stupid. Some of these things are kind of dumb. Like, this is like the save point in a Mega Man game. You open the little thing and there's a little hallway and you have to like save point before you fight the boss.
Yeah. So where's the icon to touch for the save point?
Oh,
And I'm like, where's the glowing circle? Wow, why are there so many health
where-
potions here?
Like, wow, so many health potions everywhere. I see nothing wrong could go from this.
I guess we need more some kind of blood to open this door.
And you said it was
Take out her knife.
it was an effigy for the something for the night.
Yeah. It says that pronounce his name correctly. Talokais. Here lies Talokais, he who is like the wind and night, master of the wind and the night.
I don't think this is the one that we're supposed to be looking for. This isn't the one. This is not the name again, correct?
No.
This is not the same god. This looks, from what you remember, at least. You don't know if he's a god. He's royal. He's important. He has effigies of himself. Definitely has one that kind of resembles what a vampire would look like. It's up to you if you want to go through those doors.
Are we going or not?
It's the only part of, as a DM that I can't do.
Oop.
Well, I guess that's a no.
Alright, let's go back. Let's go play some poker.
That's my bad. Tyreen would be like, well, if it's not the person we're here for, then why go in?
Maybe we should just let Grandpappy sleep.
Grandpappy.
I dare you to say that to his face.
Grandpappy isn't
I'm
born.
not saying it to his face.
I think he'd get the kick
I
out
want to
of
go
it.
through those doors. And you could go on ahead and call me a pussy, but let's
Pussy.
not do that.
You do see some. It looks like, since you have a torch out, the shadows all point to the door.
I guess that means we got to go to the door, guys.
Do whatever you want.
Or maybe that's just your mind playing tricks on you.
How about we push you first?
How about we don't do that?
Stranger starts pushing Nico, like, come on, go.
Nico's actually gonna push back. It was like, no.
No, stop it. Stop
Tyreen
it.
is gonna get in the middle of them and be like, stop.
You see a small amount of wind bellow through, which you're underground.
That's
Mind
not
you.
right.
Well, then, should we go and investigate what it is?
We're already here, so
All right.
might as
Stranger
well.
starts going.
Tyreen's
Bob.
I'm very glad that there was light source, because if there wasn't, you wouldn't be able to see something really, really cool on the other side of the door. So that's dope. So you guys go through? Correct? Okay.
Yeah, Stranger will go through.
Beerus right behind.
Boop. Boop.
Tyreen is the caboose.
Boop.
Because
Nico
Tyreen
is
is
the
like, why are
caboose,
we
'cause
go?
he's right next to Tyreen, just like I did.
If you guys can't move your
Exactly,
minis,
Tyreen's like,
let
if
me
this
know.
isn't the one we're looking for, why are we going in here?
Exactly.
I can move
Right.
mine.
You cannot move.
Yeah, because it's here.
I
You say that like a
can't
tourist.
move
It's here.
anything. Okay.
Yeah, we stopped along the road. Might as well.
All right. Well, hold
Look,
up.
I saw a sign that says "World's Giant Ball of Yarn." I gotta go see it.
All right. Everything kind of got stuck for a second for me. Apologies. You'll see a large tombstone that kind of reflects the same things, and these pillars that look like they have the same emblem around of that same sigil with like a bat covered in blood, and all the way towards the end, you will see a axe embedded into the wall. That's not
I
it.
like axes.
Axes look cool. Let me show you what it looks like. Let me give you a handout. I know some people don't like those. So, as you guys see that, what do we do? And when the light reflects, you see a hand
That's cool.
move
That's not supposed to do
and
that.
grip onto the axe.
Oh, hell no.
1000% cursed.
You said it grips the axe, like it comes off the wall and
axe.
grabs it?
It grips the axe. Yes.
Oh, hell no.
Can
Tyreen's
we-
like,
can
sword
we-
out.
Whatever this is,
No.
can we kill it and can I have the axe? I called dibs.
Hey,
Axe is
what about
1000%
me?
Cursed.
You gotta ask me first.
Can Beerus
Is it a
shoot it?
grave?
The axe?
Can we just do that? We made a wrong turn at Albuquerque.
You can shoot the axe if you want. Roll me to hit.
No. $15?
15 as you aim, the bullet goes, roll me some damage. Goes, hits the stone axe.
And damage.
10 as it kind of ricochets, and you see that it made an indentation. You don't see if it did damage or not, because you know it's an axe, so like it's not like it's bleeding or anything like a person. But you definitely hit it. It definitely indented. The bullet ricocheted a little bit, and with that, you see a glyph on the tombstone light up, and then the tombstone
Oh shit.
moves and slides open,
Ooh.
and
Alright.
very allodramatic, you'll see a person kind of just raise itself from their feet. And you'll see a man with slick back hair as their fangs extend. As their eyes are just opening, extends his hand and the axe flies over to his hand. And when he grabs it, it extends from a hand axe as the stone completely shifts over for its other hand to grab onto for now a battle axe.
It's a hand axe.
It's a hand axe
Um,
because there was a hand there. Yes.
can we say Nando? No, I'm just joking.
Nico just looking at Stranger. We just had to go in here, didn't
I'm telling you, Nico like turns to look at Stranger, and Stranger just like immediate like jump cut, like disguise self changes himself, but all you see is just him wearing sunglasses and like a Hawaiian shirt over his normal clothes. And
God.
it's just like I'm trying to take a photographic picture in my mind of this moment. Click, click, continue.
Tourist.
Nico, get in frame.
You see that the doors behind you close.
Oh.
we?
The doors that took us all of us to open?
The doors directly behind you close. The wooden
Oh.
ones.
Oh.
And the vampire in the room. It's been so long since I've quenched this thirst. Today is a good day.
Oh, he's doing a bit. Love it.
And as he kind of levitates above his coffin, we're going to call it for today. Because
Yay.
Next
Oh,
time, I
God.
need all of you guys to roll me initiative.
Yay.
You will see that he has on some bracers that are glowing a little bit. He has on a couple of rings, and his axe is obviously filled with some magic jujus. So,
Goody.
yeah, you're in the necropolis. Here's the first two.
Yay.
Yeah,
Yay.
we have a couple more of these maps to go to. Yay.
Cool.
Yeah. Okay, so yes, a little bit short just because it's gonna be a battle, and we're definitely not gonna finish within 5 minutes.
Oh,
I mean, the vampire can probably do it.
No, for sure.
listen, it's
Yes.
tailored to y'all's level. So we're gonna edit this, put on YouTube, put on Spotify, all the other things that we put it on. Please don't forget to be kind to one another. Please don't forget to be kind to yourselves. Staring at someone specifically. you know who you are.
Can't tell me what to do.
I'm gonna tell you. That button between being a good boy and being called a bad boy. We'll see you.
Crossovers.
Literally.
We'll see you guys next time. Cause we're next week it's gonna be Rise of Teammate.
Yep.
Okay. Much love. Adios, everybody. Bye.
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 Bye.